Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Football on the YDL Sports Network, brought to you tonight by Eternally Clean. Eternally Clean Cemetery Services. From headstone cleaning to plot trimming and beautiful flower assessments with watering, Eternally Clean ensures a respectful wrestling place. And don't forget to build a custom tribute today at eternally-clean.com. I'm Chris Rossetti. I'm alongside the old ball coach, Larry Weiser. We are at Brockway's Vera Field as we get ready for a District 8-9 Class 2A semifinal contest between the Central Clarion Wildcats at 6-4, the Perry Commodores at 1-7. It is high school football, and it is playoff time, Coach Weiser.
Yes, it is, Chris. And to give you a little bit of a history lesson, the Perry Commodores are named, the Commodores came after Commodore Perry. And for those out there that are a little weak on history, he opened up trade with Japan. So we get a little bit of history lesson here tonight, having been a history teacher myself.
I was going to say, we go from having our old ball coach to our old history teacher, and man after my own heart, loving history, and had a little bit of history that we shared a couple weeks ago. Larry, some old football photos of you. Back in the day when you played, you didn't have playoffs.
No, we didn't. But that's what's so exciting here, Chris, about tonight. I mean, I'm sitting down that sideline. I'm Davey Eagleton tonight. It's an opportunity to see a different program. They've never played this team before. It's a city league school, and you know, I think the kids get to meet up with some different groups of people, and they, you know, what are some of the things they do in the city league that are different than, you know, that we see up here in the District 9 league and so forth. It's going to be really cool to watch here tonight. You know, in addition, I mean, for those who are out there, Perry Tradition Academy, also known as Perry High School, is one of 10 high schools in Pittsburgh. They have about 383 students in grades 9 through 12. I was kind of looking up to see some of the things they do. It's kind of a magnet school which draws different parts of Pittsburgh where a kid wants to take. They have an ROTC program, which I thought was pretty interesting.
This is going to be the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg pregame show. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Check out their indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center, AlleghenyGrill.com. Today's stream brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, OilCountryCrates.com. Drive to the night's game brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. The Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. Larry, it's a chilly night, late October, Halloween night across a lot of places in the world, and is it going to be a spooky night tonight here in Brockway?
Well, that's. I hope it's a one-way spooky night. Obviously, where my sentiments are with Central Clarion, and so I'm hoping they bring out the monsters in himself tonight, and play an excellent game against Perry Traditional Academy. And for those of you people that may be listening to us in Pittsburgh, please understand that I was, a longtime coach for.
John Madden was a longtime coach for the Raiders, and that didn't mean he rooted for the Raiders once he got on the air. Larry.
I'm trying. I'm going to be neutral in watching the games here tonight, but obviously my sentiments are where they are. So.
Tonight's game also being brought to you by Ascendance Truck Centers. Truck buying at its finest. Ascendance Truck Centers, previously Zockerl Motors in Clarion, has been in the same location since 1940 and is part of the largest international dealer network in Pennsylvania. At Ascendance Truck Centers in Clarion, you get the same great service to customers with the same great people serving you. Visit us in person on the Greenville Pike or online at ascendancetrucks.com. Also by Delta Contractors and Design. Delta Contractors and Design offers residential and commercial construction services you can trust. Call them today at 814-765-5506 for a free estimate. Check them out at deltafamilyofbusinesses.com. I think that's the new website address. Hold on a second, folks. I'll get that for you. Hate the fact that I had it and then lost it, and we'll get that.
So Chris, as you're looking for that here, I just was kind of looking at some of the notable alumni and then Rod Rutherford, who was quarterback for Pitt, and he has a Super Bowl ring. He was a practice quarterback for the Steelers. That'd be about 2002, 2003, somewhere around there.
He was a great quarterback for Al's favorite school, Coach Al's favorite school, Pitt. And it, by the way, is the DeltaFamilyOfBusinesses.com. So I had that right. So. For Delta Contractors, but we'll get into what we're going to be looking at here after these messages. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, brought to you by Eternally Clean Cemetery Monument Services, Delta Contractors, and Ascendance Truck Centers.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Truck buying and repair at its finest, Ascendance Truck Centers, with locations all over the Northeast and Midwest, including Clarion, Erie, Butler, and Youngstown. Ascendance is part of the largest international dealer network in Pennsylvania. The Clarion location, formerly known as Zocro Motors, has been in the same spot since 1940. Same great people, same great service, now with even more ways to serve you. Ascendance Truck Centers, locally owned, nationally strong. Visit us on Greenville Pike or at ascendancetrucks.com. Trucks and services you can trust. Call Delta Contracting Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCON design.com. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Back here on Eternally Clean Cemetery Monument Services, high school football on the YDL Sports Network inside the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg pregame show. Today's game also being brought to you by Ascendance Truck Centers and Delta Contractors and Design. Special thanks to Corey Rex, Pat Kale, and Joe Ferguson for making sure that we could get you this game on the YDL Sports Network tonight. Those guys always step up when needed to support local high school sports, and therefore we strongly encourage you to support them as well. Had a chance to sit down with both head coaches. We're going to start with the head coach of the Perry Commodores, Steve Hale, an Akron graduate, played college football at Akron, was on those great Perry teams in the early 1990s, Larry. And Steve had an opportunity to talk to him a few times this week, and I think you'll be interested to hear what he has to say about his football team and tonight's game. Here is Perry head coach Steve Hale. Here with Perry head coach Steve Hale. Steve, it's playoffs, and maybe the regular season didn't quite go the way you'd like it to go, but everybody's 0-0 right now, and you feel like, hey, maybe this just might be, what do you have to lose?
Yes. First of all, thank you for having me. We don't have anything to lose at this point. Right now, 0-0. All that we want to do is get in the dance. We want to get a chance. Get a chance to come out and show what we've learned over the season, and we've progressively gotten better. So all we want to do is come out and put it to the test, against a good Central Clarion team, coming off of a few years where they've been pretty good, and it's our turn to come and show what we can do.
It starts offensively with you have a pretty good athletic quarterback in Chaz Jackson. Talk about what Chaz has done his second year as a starter for you guys.
Second year as a starter, he's been able to make better decisions. Last year as a first-year starter playing quarterback, there was a lot of up and down moments. We have less of those up and down moments. Trusting himself to be an athlete. He's a pretty fair runner. So, trusting himself to do that, making plays, trying to disperse the ball amongst everyone just besides one read, So he's progressively gotten better and getting better. So we look forward to him hopefully putting it out there again.
I know you have a receiver in Deontay Herring who that when he gets the ball he can do some special things. How important is it for you to get him going tonight?
Very important. He's probably the oil to our motor, so to speak. We need him to have a solid game, both offensively and defensively. One of our better players, one of the better players in our league, actually. So it's very important that we get him going early and often.
On your line, I know you're really pleased with your senior Bub Holiday and what he's been able to do for you guys. Talk about what he means as a leader to this football team.
Bub is our senior leader. He's our heart. He's our emotion. He's our fire, so to speak. And he's one of the guys that when I started coaching, when I became head coach, 4 years ago, he was one of the freshmen that came in, so there's a bond.
When you look at this Central Clarion team, they like to keep the ball on the ground. They like their play action. What do you guys have to do to slow down their running game?
We have to tackle. All right, we have to tackle. We have to match their physicality. We definitely have to look for the keys. Okay, there's certain few things that they do. They're a heavy run. We know they're going to run, but we also have to stay gap sound and also be ready for the fake. All right, because we know they're a heavy run team, they may pull a fast one on us, so to speak, and fake us out. But we just have to keep our integrity. A word which we've been using throughout the season is integrity. Making sure we stay in integrity, and gap integrity is one thing we'll have to do with them. And tackle the dive guy. Always tackle the dive guy.
That was Steve Hale, the head coach at Perry, and now we're going to kind of do our All-American Custom Apparel Engraving Players to Watch in Weiser's Wisdom, sponsored by DE Sports, a little different. All-American Custom Apparel. They can put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com. DE Sports is a family-owned custom apparel shop offering embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, and sublimation. DESportsinc.com. By different, I'm going to say we've listened to Steve Hale talk about his team. Now, Larry, I want to hear what you have to think about what you saw about this Perry Commodore team.
Well, you hit it right. You're looking at Chaz Jackson, quarterback. He's wearing number 8 tonight. He's been a 2-year starter. The kid can run the ball. He's as good at running the ball as he is throwing the ball. And you mentioned, number 18 receiver Deontay Herring. He's a guy that Clarion's going to have to keep an eye on tonight. He's got a great set of hands, good size, and he's one of the guys I watch break tackles. Number 16, a sophomore, Devontae Mott, is another kid that I don't know if he's been given a lot of credit in some of the things that I've seen, but I've watched him do a nice job catching the ball and so forth. Then you already mentioned that Ramon Holiday and some of the guard, Terry Brooks, number 58. And, those are some of the things that I think Clarion's got to watch to break down here tonight.
We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have the interview with Central Clarion head coach Davey Eggleton. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Eternally Clean Cemetery Monument Services, Delta Contractors and Design, and Ascendance Truck Centers. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their resting clean promise. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippensville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you. Back here, and it's time now for our players to watch, brought to you by All American Awards and Engraving for the Central Clarion Wildcats. Take it away, Larry.
Okay, number 9, sophomore Carter Hyman. It's been he's thrown for over 1,000 yards now. He accounts for about 40 yards per game. He's also rushed for 247 yards. He's really Clarion's success has been really predicated on how this young man's improved. Rushing, Ethan Rex is the rusher, 875 yards, 300 yards passing. He also accounts for about 122 yards out of an offense that averages close to 400 yards. Split end. Of course, Mason Burford, the seniors, out tonight. They're all state wide receiver. Number 22, look for him to catch the ball coming out of the backfield again. Ethan Rex, senior Logan Bish, number 10. On defense, all starts with that Charlie Hepbaugh, man. He is again one of the leading tacklers in the district, 115 yards. He's just anytime a play takes place, he's around the ball. Also look for Braylon Beckwith, number 14. He's a senior. And Alex Love, who's number 32. He's a junior. And Hayden Hyman, who was a defensive lineman of the year in the District 9 Football League. He's a senior, number 58. And Maranovitz, number 18, he leads the team with 4 interceptions. Logan Bish is perfect at 28. He'll be kicking the ball, Chris.
Well, Larry, what they talk about announcers jinx. You might have just jinxed them.
I might have just jinxed it. Okay.
We're going to listen to what...
I think I said it last week.
Yeah, I think you did, too.
You did.
We're going to listen to what Central Clarion head coach Davey Eagleton has to say about tonight's game. We're here with Central Clarion head coach Davey Eagleton. Davey, playoff time. Everybody's 0-0. How excited are you to be back in the postseason?
It's exciting. It's such an exciting time of year. You work all year just to get to this point. It does, like you said, everyone's 0-0. Doesn't matter what you did up until now. The season starts over.
You have to kind of emphasize that when you look at this Perry team. They're 1-7. It might be easy to just say, we don't even have to show up. But you know as well as I do that if you don't show up at this time of year, you're going home.
Yeah, one bad game, your season's over. You're playing every week for your football life. We talk about that all the time, especially with our seniors. You're playing for your football life tonight.
Talk about how your team has transformed. We kind of talked about this last week after the game, but your team has kind of transformed what it is as the season's gone on. And talk about how the kids have embraced that.
Yeah, coming into the season, we weren't exactly sure how, we knew quarterback. That was the biggest thing. And we knew Carter was very capable, but he had to find his own way. And he certainly has done that. And the offense is kind of molded around him and what he does well. And, featuring, a guy like Ethan Rex, it's nice to have that guy in the backfield to hand the ball off to. So we're excited about how the guys just kept pushing through every week. You know, the first half of the season didn't go how we wanted to, but we never gave up.
What did you find out about your team in that drive at the end of the game last week, where you don't score a touchdown, but you take the final 8 minutes off the clock?
That in my mind was almost like a championship level drive. You know, just to take that amount of time off. We had a couple big conversions. Carter made a couple big passes. Our O-line was really just started driving guys off the ball, and Rex was running the ball hard too. So that's a real character drive for our team.
When you look at this Perry team, it kind of starts with their quarterback, really athletic kid. What do you guys have to do to make sure he doesn't get loose?
Yeah, you know, your rush lanes are important. You know, whoever has contain on the outside, he likes to get out of the pocket. So you can't suck in as a defensive end. The defensive end's got to stay outside and do their job.
What kind of, with this team, with so many guys back from last year, that when you make a run to the state championship game, how much do you think experience matters right now?
Oh, I think it's huge. You know, there's not going to be a moment that feels too big for most of these guys. They've been in the biggest of moments in high school football. So I think that's going to play a big role as we go forward.
Back here, getting ready for the coin toss here, and looking at those captains for Central Clarion, Larry.
And of course we have Carter Hyman and his brother Hayden Hyman, and we've got number 14 is Briggs Beckwith, and then the Mr. Defense Charlie Heppel, number 20.
And then for Perry.
For Perry, we know we got Chaz Jackson. We had number 51 was Bubba Holiday. We're going to call him Bub or Bubba? Bub Holiday, right, was one of the names. And we got number 77 is Shadon Booker. And number 51 is, well, we already got from number 51. I missed the other one, Chris.
Yeah, and I missed who won the who won the toss there, Larry. 18 was the other captain for them,
right.
Deontay Herring. We're going to step aside here one more time. When we come back, it'll be time for high school football.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full service body shop offering top quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com. Back here, getting ready for this game between Perry and Central Clarion. That'll bring an end to our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg pregame show, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. AlleghenyGrill.com. So, Perry, hold on. Perry's going to receive the kickoff here, Larry, as
that's what I wanted to talk about, because I think tonight is one of those things where the win is definitely going to be an advantage. I would think we should be able to see the Wildcats kick the ball in the end zone, and so it's going to be an advantage for the Wildcats here because they are kicking.
Looks like Pitas Pierre is deep on the one side, along with number on the far side here.
It's been
Schweitzer to kick it off.
Devontae Mott has been the.
It's probably Devontae Mott then on the far end. So Schweitzer to kick off. Schweitzer sends it deep. It'll be fielded back at about the 3-yard line. And I believe that's Mott over there. He makes a spin move. He'll get out to about the Deontay Herring on the return, number 18, actually.
Okay. Chris, one of the things I saw Perry warming up here, they had Deontay Herring. I think you saw it also. He was doing a lot of wildcat. He is a pretty good size athlete.
So Perry will start at its own 18-yard line. First quarter brought to you by Ascendance Truck Centers. Truck buying at its finest. Ascendance Truck Centers, previously Zacro Motors. On the Greenville, Pike and Clarion, or AscendanceTrucks.com. So Perry's going to start out here with their quarterback, Chaz Jackson. He'll be in the shotgun. Now it's Mott is the side next to him to the left. Takes the snap, hands it off to Mott. Mott goes nowhere.
Give me a guess who you thought made that tackle, Chris.
It's going to be a loss of, it looks like, 3 on the play.
Charlie looked like somebody just shot him out of a gun that time. He made that tackle in the backfield.
That is a Larson's Garbage Service tackle for a loss.
They do try to do a lot of zone read stuff here. In other words, they'll take the lineman wherever they will go and let the back choose what hole.
So Jackson again in the shotgun. This time it'll be Mott to his left. Jackson's going to keep it himself. Jackson has a hole. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss and gets out to about the 25-yard line.
Pretty good run. Just kind of picked his hole there.
Pick up a 10 on the play for Perry. That'll bring up a third down here. It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down.
One of the things that Coach Eggleton talked about, Chris, is making sure you stay in your gaps and your rush. I mean, that basically was almost a quarterback draw.
So again, they're going to come out of the gun. Jackson with one receiver to each side. Puts the man in motion. Fakes it to him. Now Jackson wants to keep it, and Jackson's going to be met and dropped for a loss of about a yard or two on the play. Hayden Hyman in there.
We got the initial contact. There were about 5 guys. I got this contact, I think, was made by Brant Parker, number 52. And then the rest of the team come in and made the tackle.
So you got to figure this is a punting situation, and it is back to punt. John Niubawi.
And the wind's blowing hard. I would move. I don't think he's going to kick it that deep. And Ethan's about 25 yards back there.
So now we have a timeout called by Perry. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Truck buying and repair at its finest, Ascendance Truck Centers, with locations all over the Northeast and Midwest, including Clarion, Erie, Butler, and Youngstown. Ascendance is part of the largest international dealer network in Pennsylvania. The Clarion location, formerly known as Zacro Motors, has been in the same spot since 1940. Same great people, same great service, now with even more ways to serve you. Ascendance Truck Centers, locally owned, nationally strong. Visit us on Greenville Pike or at AscendanceTrucks.com.
Thanks, Rick.
Back here, those actual last 2 runs weren't actually the quarterback Jackson. They were Herring who ran the ball.
Devontae, yes. That's that wildcat we talked about. Apparently what they tried to do there, they took a timeout, but I'm assuming they tried to pull Central Clarion off sides, and they didn't go for it. Doug Epp is the special team coordinator for Central Clarion. He does a great job there.
So now they're going to punt here.
Again, I don't expect a deep punt here.
Niubawi back to punt. High snap, flag down, ball is partially blocked. It's picked up at the 25 by a Wildcat, and that is taken inside the 10-yard line. That is That is Brady Guth, who this is going to be.
Flag.
The flag's going to be on the kicking team.
Okay.
So they're going to have Central Clarion's going to have the ball at the 7-yard line inside the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone.
Did a great job that time coming off the right edge there. I'm trying to see who actually did block it.
So first down and goal for the Wildcats. Doesn't get any better than that if you're Central Clarion. They're going to have Hyman with Rex, the sidecar, to his left. Hyman is going to give it to Rex, and Rex is going to be into the end zone with a touchdown. So Central Clarion played one offensive play, and they go up 6-0.
Some great blocking right there. I mean, the offensive line surged along with. They had a bunch formation over there and just overloaded that to that right side of the Central Clarion offense.
So Logan Bish on to kick the extra point. Larry's nervous now. Snap is there, hold is there, kick is up. That kick is good.
29 for 29 now.
And it is 7-0 Central Clarion. We'll be right back after these messages here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Eternally Clean, Delta Contractors, and Ascendance Trucking.
For residential and commercial construction services you can trust, call Delta Contracting Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCON design.com.
Back here, Coach Weiser thinks Charlie Heffel was in there to get that block on that punt. We'll find out after the game. They'll tell us. Somebody will tell us, I'm sure.
And Brady Guth got that thing right.
He picked it right out of the air like he was returning it from the 25, returned it to the 7, and then one play, and Ethan Rex was in the end zone with another touchdown. He's becoming a touchdown machine. He had 3 last week, a couple the week before. Maybe I think it was 4 the week before against Du Bois. So that's like 7. That's 8 touchdowns in barely 2+ weeks here. So now kicking off here, Schweitzer is going to kick it off from the near mark. Now the ball goes blowing down. It's been windy here at Brockway all day long, Larry. I was up here at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and it was windy then. It was windy when you guys got here at 5, and it's still very windy here in Brockway. They're going to have a man hold that football now.
Just watch. It's almost kind of like a crosswind now. Still blowing towards the locker room.
So Schweitzer to kick it off. Schweitzer sends it deep, and that is going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
What's the flag for?
I'm going to find out. It was a flag at the 33-yard line. That's an interesting place for that flag. Not sure what that would be all about.
There are not enough men. Looking towards Central Clarion to talk to them.
We'll wait here for this Zunder and Associates flag. No, there is no flag. They're waving it off. Flew out of the pocket. It's first down and 10 for Perry now at their own 20.
It's interesting how those flags don't like to come out of the pockets in there.
9:31 to play here in the Ascendance Truck Center's first quarter.
Yeah. Elected command. Almost a stack.
Jackson in the gun. He'll hand it off, and that is Mott. Mott is going to go for another loss here.
That's again, Charlie Heffel. I love watching this kid. I mean, he just darted in there. Again, that's a tackle for loss, and he was leading the teams in tackle for losses also.
4-yard loss on the play. It's a Larson's Garbage Service play for a loss. You can tear that play up, throw it in the garbage. Larson's Garbage Service will come and haul it away. Bring up a 2nd down and 16. It's a Delta Contractor 2nd down for Perry, 2nd and 14 at the 16. Jackson out of the gun. Jackson rolls. He wants to put it in the air. He throws it, and it's picked off at the 25-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. Whoever picked it off returned it for a touchdown. But it's going to come back here. It was after the interception. Was that Marinovitz who intercepted that ball? No, it was Queenan who intercepted.
Right. Seems to come on here at the tail end of the season.
It's a blindside block that'll take the interception for a touchdown by Queenan back, but it will be Central Clarion's football.
And going back, I like what Perry was doing there. They had tight end to help with the blocking because that's one of the things that were giving them problems the last couple games I've watched him on field is the pass rush.
So Central Clarion will start here at the 30-yard line with 8:38 to play here in the first quarter. Now whistles everywhere as a flag comes down. Had a lot of those already, Larry.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Dead ball. Not sure what it was. It's not a penalty, actually. It was just somebody was not ready to play, or I don't know. Somebody had to go out for a play. So under center here is Heinman. Puts a man in motion. He's going to hand it to Marinovitz.
Oh, he's got
Marinovitz is going to be inside the 10, inside the 5. Moravitz inside the 5 at about the 4-yard line, it looks like. Let's see where they put it down. Actually, they're going to put it in outside of the 5. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 7-yard line. So Central Clarion is driven in to the
It's one of the things.
Red Bank Valley, the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. You too can drive in with a great new car from Chevrolet. First and goal at the 7. Hand it straight up the middle. Ball's on the ground, and now there's going to be a touchdown.
The ball was fumbled. See who recovered it?
Is that Heffel that carried it?
And we think it was Charlie that recovered it, carried it.
Well, no, we think Hyman recovered it.
Okay.
So he fumbled it at the 1, recovered by Clarion at the 0 by, we believe, Hyman. And now we have more whistles. Now it's going to be a penalty, I believe, on Perry.
They've elected to, Central Clarion's coming back out with their offense, Chris. So they're electing to go for 2 on the penalty.
So they're going to go for 2 here, up 13-0. So they're going to hand it here, and that's Rex into the end zone on the 2-point conversion. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Rest and Clean promise.
All right, so Larry, we just got clarification on that touchdown. It was Alex Love who carried the ball, and it was Patrick Durish who recovered the ball.
Alex, who didn't play last week, is back in the lineup
Yeah, so
tonight.
Durish wears what number? 57. So we were close, 56, 57. So Patrick Durish, the offensive lineman, getting the that. And so another kickoff here. This is going to be a short one. It's going to be bobbled by Perry and finally fallen on at about the 18-yard line.
That was Deontay Herring mishandled it.
So it'll be at the 18-yard line. Now it's 15-0 Wildcats, and we're not even 4 minutes into this football game. And we've had a little bit of everything. We had the carry, the fumble recovery by an offensive lineman in the end zone, interception, a block punt. I mean, Larry, that's a lot of stuff in less than 4 minutes of football.
You got that. Interception returned.
Yeah, it was returned for a touchdown, then it was called back because of the blindside block. And so now they've got in it running back Jaden Washington. So
you got
Washington
Deontay Herring back there, quarterback.
And Herring will carry it, and he'll not go anywhere. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
They gave him 1 yard.
They will give him a yard on the play to the 19.
Deontay Herring, number 18.
Bring up
Coach Hale talked about him as being one of his top players at the beginning of the game, and they've put him back in that Wildcat formation. Looks like Chaz Jackson's coming back in the lineup at quarterback this time, Chris. No, they're bringing him out. They're going to keep Herring.
Going to keep Herring and Wildcat. Yeah. Washington sidecar. They're going to put a man in motion, and they're going to hand it to the man in motion. And there's nowhere to go for that man. That's
Charlie again, I think. No, it's not. It's Brant.
Was number 11, Jaden Grace on the carry. He's going to lose yards all the way back to the 12 here. Wow, that's a 7-yard loss.
Breaks
Beckwith
making the tackle on that play.
So that's a Larson's Garbage Service play for a loss as the rain starts to come down here in Brockway because if we didn't need anything else, we now get rain into the mix too. And
boy, you can really see how the wind's blowing there now.
Now we've got a whistle and what do we have here? But a timeout called. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Back here after that Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance, 3 locations to serve you, Seneca, Northeast, and Corey. Online at teamrossbecker.com. That's ROSSBACHER.
Since it's Western Pennsylvania football, where weather can make a difference in the game.
And now the rain looks like it's stopped. Jackson out of the gun. Jackson back to throw. Jackson immediately under pressure, and Jackson's going to be sacked.
Hyman.
Down at about the 1-yard line by Hayden Hyman. See where they mark it. Do they mark it at the 1 or the 2?
He can come in this game about 3.5 sacks. That takes him up to 4.5.
So now Perry's going to be forced to punt from deep in its own territory on 4th down and 26. Remember, the last time Niubawi went back to punt, it was blocked. Let's see what happens here. Last time they had it blocked. Ethan Rex is standing at his own 34-yard line. Uabi just quickly gets it away, and he just shanks it. And in fact, it goes backwards.
I've never seen this.
And it is going to be a safety.
This is a first. This is a first for me.
That punt went backward.
It was a high punt, got into the wind, and the wind took it back in. And did they show a safety? I haven't seen
Yes, they showed a safety.
All right, okay. So now, unfortunately for Perry, they're going to punt again into the wind. Or they could elect to kick it from a tee.
I'm dumbfounded right now, Larry. I don't even know how to stat that play.
I don't.
I really don't know how to stat the play, Larry. On the computer stat, I've never seen it, so it didn't like the.
We need to send this one to ESPN. I said so. It was on the 1 yard line. So it was negative.
Well, it was on 2 technically because it was in front of the 1, so it's a. I guess it's
a negative 2 yard.
I guess it's a negative 2 yard punt, but right now I'm just scoring it as a safety without the punt because I've never actually statted a game. I've never seen anything like that.
Okay.
I mean, Larry, the punt went backwards.
Contact one of your professors in Indiana, Chris. We're gonna have to find out how to.
Well, it's not that. It's the computer program can't handle it because the computer program wasn't set up to handle that.
Well, it's time to rewrite something.
Well, the computer program no longer exists, so I mean, there is that. Who's kicking here? Is it 22 again? So they've had a punt blocked and now a punt that went backwards. Looked like my golf shot is what it looked like. I had a buddy once who I was teeing off with, and he literally teed off and it went backwards.
They got 11 out there now, but I don't think they have to have equal number on each side.
Well, no, they're going to kick it now. No, they're looking for the tee. That's what they were looking for. They were looking for the tee.
There they go. I think this is a better idea to kick from the tee than trying to punt the ball into this wind.
So Niwabi will kick it off. Free kick it technically here. It's a free kick. We've played 6 minutes and 11 seconds. And I've seen stuff tonight, Larry, that I haven't seen in my entire life. And I think you might say the same thing. And you've been around football.
Absolutely. I've never, ever seen something like that. I've seen punts blocked, but never a punt that actually went backwards.
We're speechless. The other announcing crew's speechless. The public address announcer's speechless. Now, Niwabi to kick it off. And he kicks a line drive that's going to be fielded by Rex, the 39-yard line of St. Clarion. And Rex has room. He's at the 50, turns it up at the 45, takes on a man and runs him over at about the 41-yard line of Perry. And
I keep making this point, Chris, that the choice of receiving or kicking off was a big choice for Central Clarion.
Marking at the 42-yard line. So Central Clarion will take over with 5:41 to go here in the first quarter. Believe it or not, we're still in the Ascendance Truck Center's first quarter. Out of now we've got more whistles.
Like they're coming in late there.
No, they had to take the tee off. The tee was still on the field. We need like Michelle's Cafe or something to sponsor. Like the tee comes out. Now they're going to hand the ball here to Rex, and Rex has a monster hole, but it closed quickly after he got about 5 to about the 37-yard line.
It's Michael Smith on the tackle there.
Second down and 5. Central Clarion has 17 points and only 42 yards of offense. That's something you won't see every day, Larry.
Well,
Out of the gun with a fullback and two running backs, and they're going to hand it here, and that's Alex Love, and Alex Love is going to have a Tennessee Voters Supply first down. Going to mark him at, I believe, the 28. They will.
It's nice to see Alex back in the lineup this week, and pretty good running the ball right there, Chris.
Up a second. Oh, no, I'm sorry. First down and 10 at the 28. Wing here with Love, the fullback. They're going to hand it to Rex. Rex has a hole. Rex at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. It's a Tampa touchdown for Ethan Rex, his second rushing touchdown of the game. 4:33 to play here in quarter number one. It's now 23-0 Central Clarion.
That's Ethan's third touchdown tonight?
Second touchdown tonight.
Second touchdown.
So now they're going to send on.
You got the 2-point conversion. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we're going to send on Fish to kick the extra point. Snap high, holds down, kick is up, kick just barely scrapes over the.
It made it. It made it.
Crossbar, and it is now 24-0 Central Clarion. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Eternally Clean, Ascendance Truck Centers, and Delta Contractors.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can reach in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Back here, getting ready for another Schweitzer kickoff. This was, I believe, his fourth of the game.
And he's kicking with a pretty strong wind here.
Ready here for the kick. Kick is another deep one, and it will bounce on into the end zone for a touchback. Second touchback by Schweitzer.
I wanted to say this name. Could I see this, Chris? Josh Pierre kicked the ball over his head for 4.
All right. Pierre was back there. That is a great name. It's P-I-T-H-A-S. Don had a great conversation. The Perry coaching staff couldn't have been any more accommodating before the game. Steve Hale was great all week trying to get a roster. I know they had some number issues with some different jerseys and things like that, and they were able to get it all straightened out for us. Big shout out to Steve Hale and his staff. Jackson done. No, I'm sorry, that is not Jackson. That is actually Jaden Grace. JJ Grace.
That's Brant Parker on the tackle there.
Will lose yards back to the 17-yard line. Perry offensively so far has run 10 plays for negative 19 yards. Central Clarion has run 6 plays for 79 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Getting a lot of action. Block punts,
So
interceptions. Punts that go backwards. I mean, it's an exciting game.
Jackson trying to get his offense in place. Is they're going to go 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Down to 1 on the play clock. They're going to let him get it off, even though it was well past 0. He's hammered as he throws it and just throws it out of bounds. But there was no blocking whatsoever up front for Perry on that one. And somehow or other, Jackson was able to get rid of it.
That was Brant Parker coming in on the pass rush.
We'll bring up a 3rd down and 13. And if I'm a Perry lineman, I'm going to apologize to my quarterback there because he was hit as soon as he threw that football.
And I like what they tried to do. They're trying to, Central Clarion has.
And now we're going to have another timeout by Perry. That's going to be their final timeout of the half. We'll return here with 3:38 to play on first quarter on Eternally Clean High School Football, also brought to you by Delta Contractors and Ascendance Trucking.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Back here after the Rossbecker Insurance timeout. Third down and 13 for Perry here. They're now out of timeouts. They've used 3 timeouts in just over 8 minutes and 22 seconds worth of play. Jackson out of the gun. He's got a sidecar to his right, 2 receivers to his left. And now we've got another flag and
Alex went offside there. Alex Love.
oh no, this is going to be a false start on Perry.
Okay.
That'll move it back to the 12-yard line. And it is now a third down and 18. Hey, when you get backed up like this, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com. Third down and a country mile for Perry with a length of a city block. Now they're down 4 seconds on the play clock without any timeouts left. And now it's at 0 and still at 0, and here comes the flag.
Got 3:38 in the play clock right now.
This is going to move the ball back to the 7-yard line. Now it'll bring up a third down and 23 from the 7.
See how many third and 23 plays you can find on the play sheet, Chris.
How about a draw?
A draw, a screen.
Problem right now is Perry's not blocking anybody up front.
Tough to throw the ball right now.
They're going to come out of the gun here. Is that Herring in the gun, maybe? Well, it was Jackson. He's going to throw it up for grab. It's picked off by Maranovich at the 25, and he's in for a touchdown.
And that is...
So Moravitz with the pick 6.
That's his, if I'm right, his 5th interception of the year right there.
Now another touchdown, and it's 30-0 Wildcats.
And there's 3:30 left in the first quarter, Chris.
On to kick the extra point, and now we have whistle for ready to play. So kick is up. That kick gets through somehow, and it is now 31-0. And we'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Truck buying and repair at its finest, Ascendance Truck Centers, with locations all over the Northeast and Midwest, including Clarion, Erie, Butler, and Youngstown. Ascendance is part of the largest international dealer network in Pennsylvania. The Clarion location, formerly known as Zocker Motors, has been in the same spot since 1940. Same great people, same great service, now with even more ways to serve you. Ascendance Truck Centers, locally owned, nationally strong. Visit us on Greenville Pike or at ascendancetrucks.com.
Back here as Central Clarion leads 31-0 with 3.5 to play in quarter number 1. That is not a misspeak as Schweitzer gets ready to kick off for the 5th time in this quarter. He's got the last 2 have gone into the end zone for touchbacks. Larry, how much longer do you leave your starters out if you're Central Clarion with a big game with Carn City coming up next week?
Personally, I'd like to see him play half if the situation allows it.
This is going to be taken at the 7-yard line, and that is Pierre. Pierre will be out to about the 25-yard line. We'll be at the 25-yard line.
I mean, they're just at such a disadvantage in terms of trying to be able to pass the ball into this wind. This wind is tough, Chris. Looks like I'm looking for number 18.
So it looks like that's J.J. Grace again in the Wildcat, maybe. It is Grace, and he's going to be dropped for a loss back inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And that was number 14, Briggs Beckwith, making the
that's a loss of 7 on the loss of 7 on the play. It'll be second down and 17. Another Larson's garbage service play for a loss. There's been a bunch of those for Perry, who now has run 13 plays for negative 26 yards.
Brad's got to be loving this Central Clarion defense tonight.
Out of the gun. It's Grace, and Grace is going to run, and he's going to get tracked down from behind. That was number 52, Brant Parker.
Nice game for himself tonight, Brant. Provided some great pressure.
Back for another loss of 3 on the play, so that brings up a third down and 20. And Larry, as a football coach, there just aren't very many calls when you're 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20, 3rd and 25, are there?
All right, not. I mean,
like you need to do something if you're Perry to.
Clemson team's looking for a screen ball. In the particular case here, throwing the ball is not the most conducive thing with the conditions here.
Out of the gun. Oh, not even paying attention was Grace. It's in the end zone, and he's going to pick it up, and he's going to be dropped for a safety. The second safety of the quarter for Central Clarion. So they were not ready for the snap. Somebody was off the miscommunication there, and
this is another first for me, Chris. This is the first time I've ever seen 2 safeties in one game. So we're setting a number first here tonight.
So now 1:39 to go in the quarter. It's now 33-0 in favor of Central Clarion.
They're going to get the ball back.
$33-0 now. You had a pick six that was called back, but Central Clarion scored 2 plays after that anyhow. 2 safeties, a block punt that set up a short touchdown. I mean, Central Clarion has 33 points and 79 yards of offense.
And what are the total negative yards for?
Negative 44 now for Perry.
Excuse me.
So it'll be a free kick here from Ubawi. Rabbits and Rex are back deep for Central Clarion. It's going to be taken at the 42 by Moravitz, and Moravitz with a huge hole, and he's over the 40 and down to about the 38-yard line.
Way to describe that kid. He runs like deer. He just like glides.
So Central Clarion will have the ball at the 38-yard line of Perry. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. They're going to go into a wing T formation. Wings are Ravitz and Rex. Love is the fullback. Ravitz goes in motion. They're going to hand it to Rex. Rex has a huge hole. Rex pushing a lineman. Rex inside the 30, inside the 25, down to about the 21-yard line.
They faked the pitch that time and came back. They pulled both the right guard and right tackle, came back and trapped with the counter coming back with which is play they've run several times this year.
First down and 10 at the 21 of the Commodores of the Wildcats. Hyman under center. Hyman puts Moravitz in motion. Moravitz with the football. Moravitz turns upfield. Moravitz makes a cut. He's at the 10. He's going to be in the end zone for another Central Clarion touchdown.
Beautiful stiff arm on his part. There was a would-be tackler came up on him, and he just did it. Just a classic, I used to call Bobby Lane type stiff arm.
So with 48.7 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's now 39-0 on that Tempa touchdown run by Moravitz. Fish on to kick the extra point. Snap a little high. Kick is up. That kick is good. And it is 40-0 Central Clarion.
First quarter.
In the lead here in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, brought to you by Eternally Clean Cemetery Monument Services, Delta Contractors, and DE Sports Inc., along with Ascendance Trucking.
For residential and commercial construction services you can trust, call Delta Contracting Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCO.
Back here, time for the kickoff. Another kickoff coming from Danny Schweitzer. His last three have been the end zone for. Well, no, actually, the last one didn't go into the end zone. The last one was returned by Pitos Pierre. Couple of touchbacks here. As Schweitzer's lead might be getting tired here as he kicks it to Pierre at the 10. Pierre cuts up at the 15 over the 20, tries to cut it back, and he'll still on his feet, and then he'll be gang tackled at about the 22-yard line.
As an ex-defensive coordinator, you love seeing those gang tackles.
Ball will be at the 23-yard line with 38.9 seconds to go, first quarter. It is 40-0. Central Clarion outgaining Perry 117 yards to negative 44. Out of the gun is Jackson, I believe. No, actually, that is Herring. Herring.
One for loss again.
They can't block anybody, Larry. And now Herring looks like he might be hurt. He's needs some help getting up. It looks like he's going to be okay.
That was number 52 for Central Clarion again.
Back at the
Brant Parker making the tackle
17-yard line.
He's the D end on that side.
Oh, we'll see. This should take us. We'll see if Perry runs a play before
I would not run another play here.
End of the quarter, and they are not. So that's going to be it for the first quarter, where it's Central Clarion leading Perry 40-0, well on their way to playing Carn City for the District 9 title next week. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, brought to you by Eternally Clean Cemetery Monument Services, Delta Contractors, and Ascendance Trucking.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Hey, Chris, we on now.
We're back, Larry, here to start the second quarter.
I'd like to make a point about one of our advertisers there with Corey Rex and that.
Eternally Clean.
Yeah, he's doing, and watch some of the YouTube stuff that he's done with these older cemeteries and taking some of the veterans. They've gotten some of the Legion groups to help. I know he's done a lot of free work, but he also had some help from some of the Legion, VFW, cleaning up a lot of these headstones for these older veterans, Civil War and Revolution, World War One.
Jackson will be in the gun here as we start the Verichetti Holdings second quarter. Well, maybe that was Herring again.
That's Herring.
That is Herring again.
Yeah, it is Herring. In on that tackle. Brendan Bracken, number 62.
Call it no gain, so it'll bring up a third down and 16.
And they are in a little better position to throw the ball now with the win.
Jackson comes back in. The second quarter is brought to you by Verichetti Holdings. Companies within Verichetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Incinerated Metals right here in Brockway, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Services, and Verichetti & Sons. Find out more at VerichettiHoldings.com. Today's game also being brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Always something to do in Warren County. WCVB.net. Also by Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City, the home of Nolf Bites. Jackson wants to throw. Now he's going to scramble, and he is hit from behind and be sacked on the play inside the 15 at about the 13-yard line.
And that's Brant Parker, number 52, on the tackle right there. Chris, I think they kind of broke the huddle with 12 players.
Who? Central Clarion or Perry?
No, Perry.
They're gonna mark it at the 14-yard line. It's gonna be a punting situation here. So back the punt is Niwabi, the busiest guy for Perry tonight.
This has not been a great special teams for them tonight, to say the least. And Central Clarion's coming again with a punt block. You said Pierce that way, and they are.
High snap, Niwabi, it's blocked. It's blocked and out of the end zone for a third safety.
I never saw two. Definitely never saw three, Chris. At some point, I mean, maybe a halftime adjustment for them. They're going to have to come double tight on those. They can't spread on that.
So it's another safety at the 10-14 mark. It's now 42-0. Gotten to 42 in a very strange way too, Larry.
I've never seen a game like this. I've coached a lot of football and seen a lot of football. They, again, will be kicking the ball from the, since it was the safety, they'll be kicking the ball from the 20-yard line.
So Niwabi will kick it here off the tee. 42-0 on three safeties, 5 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion. I do believe. I have to do the math. Yeah, 35. Yeah, I think that's how that works. Wabi kicks it. It's going to be taken by Rex at the 32-yard line, and Rex has all kinds of room. He's at the 50, the 40, inside the 40, down to about the 37-yard line. I'm going to put it right at the 36-yard line of Perry with 10:04 to play here in the second quarter. Unfortunately, Larry, the running clock doesn't start until after halftime.
Right. Just to point out, Central Clarion, you don't hear a lot about the offensive linemen. You hear about the people carrying the ball, catching the ball, and obviously got Hayden Hyman, number 58, Pat Dorich, 57. You got number
52, Brant Parker.
Number 52, Brendan Carrier, number 53, and a missing one.
So under center here goes Hyman, puts Rex in motion. He wants to throw it for the first time. He's going to throw it deep. He's got Logan Bish out there, and Bish drops the ball in the end zone. He had him on his first pass of the game, and Bish just couldn't quite bring it in the end zone.
That ball just kind of hung up and just throw it into the wind.
Well, folks, something's going on with the camera. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. That's Coach Al, all Coach Al on the camera, and he's all mad. We're teasing him, and he gets mad, Larry, and that's the thing. If you know Coach Al, always tease him because he has no sense of humor. So now they're going to hand it here to Rex, and Rex has all kinds of room, and Rex cuts in, and Rex is going to go to the end zone for another Tampa touchdown. And that is another touchdown. It's now 48-0. Wildcats with 9:43 to play in quarter number 2. Fish trying to kick the extra point. So this game was so bad that the camera no longer wanted to show it to you. And Coach Al was screwing around with it.
You got to say, Chris, this is one of your most unique games that we've ever called.
Balls up, and that is good.
Oh, wow.
And is there a flag down? Yeah. There's a flag down. And, I think it might be as personal foul on. It's a personal foul on Perry. It'll be assessed on the kickoff. So Central Clarion will kick off from the Perry 45-yard line. They'll kick it off at the 45 after that personal foul. 49-0. We'll get that up there. Sorry about that, folks. 49-0. Danny Schweitzer kicking off from the Perry 45-yard line. Holding for him is number 4, Ethan Ferguson, the backup quarterback.
I would think sometime we're probably going to see Ethan tonight.
Schweitzer ready to kick off. Perry waiting at its own goal line for this one. And Schweitzer will kick it to the 1-yard line, actually, and now a reverse. And Pierre's got it, and Pierre is looking for the corner, and he's going to find it at the 10. He's over the 20, the 25, and all the way out to about the 30-yard line.
It's maybe the best field position they've had all night.
Herring took it and then handed it to Pierre, and Pierre is able to find the corner and get all the way out to the Perry 30-yard line. with 9:30 to play in quarter number. You know, Larry, we've had fast-moving games. This is not one of those games. And at 49-0, you'd have thought it might be, but it's not been so far.
Get a shot at number 75, Cam Early. It's the first time I've seen him in there tonight. Big guy.
So now they're going to put Pierre and Washington are back there. Pierre in the, I guess you call it the Wildcat. Pierre's going to take it, and he wants to run. Cuts up field, and he has a little room, and he'll get a gain of about 4, which I think is the best gain, one of the best games, second best gain of the night for Perry.
And that's pit toss, Pierre.
They had that gain of 10 on their second play.
Jackson's coming back in.
2nd and 6. Jackson was actually out there, Larry, at wide receiver.
Okay.
And that's where he's going again here. They're going to stay with Pierre in the Wildcat. Pierre back in the Wildcat, looking for some room. Central Clarion not going to have any at this time. Knock him down at about the 30-yard line for a loss of 4 on the play, bring up a 3rd down and 10.
It was Briggs Beckwith and
3rd down and 10. It's a Luton Plumbing Heating Air Conditioning 3rd down. After that, Delta Contracting 2nd down went nowhere. Up 3rd down and 10. It's actually one of the more manageable 3rd downs for Perry, which is at negative 53 yards of offense on the day. Now, J.J. Grace comes back in.
They're not going to get the
quarterback.
It's done. 0.
They're going to let him run it. Now it's J.J. Grace on a broken play. He's looking to dance, and he dances back to about the 28-yard line. Officials let that one go, Larry. And
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I am too, Chris.
Sometimes the better part of valor is good, and right now that's the better part of valor. And now the question is, if you're Perry, do you punt or do you just go for it? Going for it might actually give you better field position than the punt does at this point.
Well, I guess you're right.
Even on 4th down and 12, the punting game has been a disaster for Perry. It's led to a couple of safeties and another blocked punt and a couple blocked punts.
First of all, without coming a spread here at all, they need to. Well, they're changing.
And at what point is you Central Clarion up 49-0? Do you not send guys after the punt too? I mean, at some point you got to understand this game's over. You're not really getting anything out of going after it either. Spun is up, and he gets it away, and it's going to take a sideways bounce and go out of bounds at about the 47, 46-yard line. So that's a positive there for Perry after the last few punts. Out to 46. So the Wildcats, with 6:52 to go here in the second quarter, leading 49-0. Yet to start driving their own territory, I don't think, Larry. Every possession they've had has started in Perry territory.
They just kick off.
They're going to go underneath the going to hand it to Love. Love is going to just drive guys close to the first down. They blew the whistle, even though he was still moving forward. They're going to call him a yard short. But, Larry, that whistle really shouldn't have blown there. He was still moving.
Yes, he was.
Call him a yard short of the first down at the 37-yard line. They're going to pitch to the Moravitz. Moravitz jumps over a guy, and boy, they're going to say he didn't get the first down. Larry, he had the ball all the way up at the 35-yard line at that time. That's a terrible spot. And, you know, there's such a thing as...
I'm not sure what, Chris. I know they're good sideline official, and he's really a pretty good official. I'm not going to mention his name over here, but I've had a lot of respect for him over the years.
So Rex is going to have a first down.
He always does. He breaks tackles as runs. He's been a player that's Chris has really been interesting to watch the last 3 weeks. Actually, last 4 weeks. St. Mary's, Du Bois, Butler in this game here tonight.
Ball's at the 29-yard line of Perry here. Now here's Rex again, and Rex hits the corner. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Goal line, touchdown, Ethan Rex. Another Tepa touchdown for Rex. And it is now 55-0 Wildcats.
We got 42 remaining in the first half. We'll get a running clock the second half.
Minus some miracle. So on the kick is Bish. It's a guy out there late. Snap, hold. Kick is up. That kick is perfect. We'll be right back.
Perfect, and the kicker's been perfect all night.
We'll be right back.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Back here, it's 56-0 Wildcats. Larry, I wish I could say I was surprised, but I kind of figured this was what this game was going to look like, and it's kind of played out the script. You never quite know coming in, but you just kind of knew coming in that this had a chance to get out of hand and get out of hand quickly, and that's pretty much what it did.
Clarion, as they are, if they've been playing like they've been playing the last 3 or 4 weeks here, they've just been on the rise. And I think they're hitting the playoffs at the right tempo.
It'll be interesting to see what happens next week when they play Carn City.
It's going to be an exciting game to watch.
Herring are back deep for kickoff, and
Pierre, we went like a pit toss. We got to get that in there. Pit toss, Pierre. I guess if you're growing up in Pittsburgh, that pit toss would be a pretty good name.
why the kickoff? Sends it deep in pit toss Pierre at the 10. Now he flips it to Herring, and it's on the ground. And now Herring trying to get to the side, and he sidesteps and high steps over a guy to the 20-yard line.
Sure, the idea what they're accomplishing with that flips, it's not.
Well, actually, those are two of their better plays, Larry, in all honesty. Return out to the 30, and now they return to the 20 there with 4:32 to go. Ball at the 20-yard line here. Clearing 199 yards of offense. They've limited the Perry to negative 55. Out of the gun is Grace, and Grace goes nowhere. In fact, he's going to lose yards on the play. Mark him at the 17.
52 again. Parker with the tackle there.
Actually, the 16-yard line. That's a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 14 for Perry, and come out of the gun here again with Grace. That's the guy split way wide out there, and now they're gonna look to throw or maybe run, and whatever it is, it doesn't go anywhere. You think he was trying to throw that, Larry?
I think he was.
That'll be a sack by Billy Kale back at the 10-yard line. It's an Ascendance Trucking sack. Bring up a 3rd down and 20.
Got Billy in there. We have a couple new guys in there. We got Billy Kale, number 25. And see number 26, Kingston Danner.
So 3rd down and 20. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter, excuse me. Herring is going to be stacked up right at about the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be a 4th and a football mound.
Give him a yard on the pull. Give him a yard on the play to the 11, Larry. 4th down and 19. Another punting situation here for Jean Niubawi. Bowie is going to, doesn't stand very far back either. He's like, he's about 10 yards back. Usually you get him 15.
At least 14 for sure. I'm going to
assume it gets it away, and it's going to bounce, and it's going to be taken at the 42-yard line by Briggs Beckwith, and Beckwith has room. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, inside the 10, inside the 5.
About the 3-yard line, I would say. I'm going to look at looks like number at the 5-yard line.
I'm going to say that he stepped out of bounds at the 5, so they're inside the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone to start the drive at the Perry 5-yard line. With 1:35 to play here in quarter number 2. So Hyman will come out under center. Love it, fullback. Oh, they're going to just take a knee.
Right.
Okay, so they're going to take a knee. Like that move by Davey Eggleton. That's classy there. Knows he could score if he wanted, but why do it? There's no real need for it, Larry.
Yes.
That's how you play that. I like how that's being played right now. Haven't always agreed with the way Central Clarion under Davey Eggleton has handled some of these situations, but this is absolutely the right way to do things here. I mean, it's 56-0. Everybody knows this game is over. And this is still just the first half, and they're going to kneel down again. Take us just before halftime.
Yeah, they're going to do it one more time.
Going to have to snap it one more time here. And that'll take us to the half with Central Clarion leading Perry 56-0. We'll be back here on the YDL Sports Network, brought to you by Ascendance Trucking, Delta Contractors, and Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Services.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370, Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. For residential and commercial construction services you can trust, call Delta Contracting and Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting and Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCON design.com. Truck buying and repair at its finest, Ascendance Truck Centers, with locations all over the Northeast and Midwest, including Clarion, Erie, Butler, and Youngstown. Ascendance is part of the largest international dealer network in Pennsylvania. The Clarion location, formerly known as Zocro Motors, has been in the same spot since 1940. Same great people, same great service, now with even more ways to serve you. Ascendance Truck Centers, locally owned, nationally strong. Visit us on Greenville Pike or at AscendanceTrucks.com. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you.
Back here, it's halftime on Eternally Clean and Monument Services High School football, also brought to you by Delta Contractors and Design, Inc. and Ascendance Truck Services. At the break, 56-0 Central Clarion. Here as we start the Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency halftime show. You're in good hands with the Allstate Insurance and the David Jones Agency. Dave will always help you make the right decisions with your insurance needs. Call him today at 814-223-4000. Time to look at our Jenny Montgomery Scott in Clarion halftime stats, no matter where you are in life. Just starting out at your peak earning years, nearing retirement, or contemplating your legacy, Jenny Montgomery Scott is here for you. When you work with Janny, it's about going beyond investing. It's about connecting your life and your finances. JannyClarion.com. Taking a look at those stats. Larry Weiser, it has been all Central Clarion. 196 yards of offense on just 17 plays for the Wildcats. 24 plays for negative 64 for Perry. Leading the way for Central Clarion, Ethan Rex, 7 carries, 130 yards, 4 more touchdowns. Ethan, 5 yards shy of 1,000 on the season. I'm going to guess he's going to have to wait till next week to get that. Jackson Ravitz has 3 carries for 44 yards and a touchdown. Alex Love, 3 for 25. Leading the way for Perry, Deontay Herring, 6 carries for 5 yards.
Chris, just to add something here, we were talking about records and whether they belong CL, Clarion, or the new game. There are things that place here tonight. 3 safeties. We can play football another 100 years and maybe never see that again. Never see that again. It was it's obviously such a great defensive performance, but.
Let's take a look at that Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Scored a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Christmas is coming up. It's always good to get a membership or a gift certificate from Hunter Station. Check them out online at hunterstation.com. First quarter, lots of it. Ethan Rex at 9:31 on a 7-yard run. Then Patrick Durish recovered an Alex Love fumble in the end zone for a touchdown at the 8:19 mark. 15-0 after the 2-point conversion. Then there was the first safety. That was the safety where the punt went backwards and out of the end zone. Yes, you heard that. The punt went backwards out of the end zone, 17-0. Then Rex, a 28-yard run. That made it 24-0. Then Moravitz, a 25-yard interception return, made it 31-0. Team safety made it 33-0. That was a block punt, I do believe, in the end zone. Then Moravitz, a 21-yard run, made it 40-0. Another safety. This time it was a snap that they weren't expecting that went past the quarterback and out of the end zone. That made it 42-0. And then Rex with runs of 36 and 29 to make it 49-0. And finally 56-0. And Central Clarion could have made it 63-0 at the end of the half. They had the ball at the 5-yard line. Took
classy.
3 knees. Very classy move there. That's where we are at the half, 56-0. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Yeah. We're giving a refund for the fans who happen to watch this. Charge at the parents. You have to give them their money. You did agree. But he didn't agree to never stop. They get all your ads in, Chris.
So back at halftime, and Larry, we just found out, Larry, that we're going to have an abbreviated second half here. 8-minute quarters in the second half with a running clock, and I mean, I guess that's best for everybody, right?
I think that's a great call.
Larry, this is normally where we do Weiser's Wisdom, brought to you by DE Sports. I mean, what's your wisdom right now?
There's nothing. I think the biggest thing, I think, from Davy's staff, they're probably looking at who's playing, make sure that they change their special teams and take care of those things. I can't imagine we're going to go back out with their first group after taking a knee where they did, which I thought was a classy move, and I think good opportunity for some of those players to get some experience right here, Chris.
Sure, and we'll be back here. Going to have to get in some of these commercials here. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempest Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempest Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees, and no contracts. Find out more at LarsonGarbageService.com.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Back here on the YDL Sports Network, let's take a look at our generational wealth management scoreboard. John Bongiovanni, Lucas Lazik, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwn.nm.com. Some scores from around the District 9. At the half, Union AC Valley 28, Cameron County 12. That's a 1A quarterfinal. Also in the 1A quarterfinals. At the half, I guess the muddy field in Red Bank didn't really hurt the Bulldogs. They're up 24-7 at halftime. Keystone 28, Kane nothing up at Kane. Over in the 4A semifinals at the half, Clearfield 7, USO nothing. In the 5A semifinals, DuBois 28, Mifflin County 7, Hollidaysburg 35, Alderdice 8. Over in District 10, it's Hickory 47, Girard nothing, Sharon 38, Conneaut nothing. Northeast 12, Grove City 7. That's a 6-3 game. Northeast won that game in the regular season, and now they're leading as the 6 seed, 12-7. Port LaBeouf 12, Corey 12 at the half. Those are your games on Friday night. Tomorrow, over at DuBois' Mansell Stadium, St. Mary's and Brockway, 1 o'clock for the District 9 3A championship. District 10 Class 1A quarterfinals, Cochranton and Cambridge Springs, 7 o'clock at Fort LaBeouf. Eisenhower versus Cerro at Wilmington at 7 p.m. in the 2A semifinal. Also in the 2A semifinals at Veterans Stadium in Erie, it'll be Seneca and Mercyhurst Prep. And the District 10 Class 4A championship game at Sox Harrison Stadium on the campus of Penn West Edinboro at 7 o'clock. It'll be Oil City and General McLean. We'll step aside one last time here before we get to the abbreviated second half with Central Clarion leading 56-0 on Eternally Clean, Cemetery Monument Service, Delta Contractors and Design, and Ascendance Truck Centers high school football.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com.
Truck buying and repair at its finest, Ascendance Truck Centers, with locations all over the Northeast and Midwest, including Clarion, Erie, Butler, and Youngstown. Ascendance is part of the largest international dealer network in Pennsylvania. The Clarion location, formerly known as Zockra Motors, has been in the same spot since 1940. Same great people, same great service, now with even more ways to serve you. Ascendance Truck Centers, locally owned, nationally strong. Visit us on Greenville Pike or at AscendanceTrucks.com.
So we're going to have 8-minute quarters, running clock here as we start the second half. Third quarter brought to you by Acrisure, the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. Acrisure and DuBois. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic.
It looks like Central Clarion does have their JVs out there, Chris. I don't have my mic up. Looks like they do have their JVs out there.
Who's deep here for the Cats?
I think Billy Kill. Is he one there?
So we have 81. That's Kemmer.
35. That's 35, not 25.
That is Caden Carnahan.
Yep.
So getting ready to kick off here will be Niubawi. So Carnahan and Kemmer are the deep men. That's Colin Kemmer, wearing the number of his brother Cohen, who graduated last year, and his dad Ryan, where he won at CL. So 81 stays in the Kemmer family. Seems like there's a lot of guys out there. I saw you counting them, Larry.
Yeah, I did.
Are there 11?
Yep, I got 11 now.
We need to kick it off here. Kicks it deep, and it's actually going to go into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be easily the worst starting position for Central Clarion today at their 20-yard line.
That's the first time they've been on their own side of the field.
It is.
Another first, I think. So we have a number of changes.
Yeah, Ethan Ferguson will be in at quarterback, number 4. So Billy Kale is out there as the fullback. They're going to go with a wing there, but Kale was fullback for first, and they put a man motion, and they hit to that man. That is Hunter Lechner, and Lechner has all kinds of room. 35, 40-yard line, over the 40 to about the 41 or 42.
Central Clarion does have a pretty good JV program. If I'm right, I thought they were undefeated this year, or they have one tie.
It's out at the 40-yard line, a pickup of 20 for Lechner on the play. Lechner again. I think Kale was out there at Billy Kale, and Kale's got a hole. Kale's at the 50, across the 50, inside Perry territory, down to about the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Call it the 42. Gain of 18 for Billy Kale.
Some of the boys that I see every day up there, number 70, Cash Need Rider, leading the blocking there, Cash.
Every time Billy touches the ball, it's got to be an Ascendance Truck Center's run, right?
You got to say that.
Of course, Dad Pat, Kale family used to be
Zocco
members.
What a great family that's been.
Great, fantastic family. Now we're going to hand it here to Carnahan, and Carnahan makes a man miss. 35, inside the 35, down to about the 30-yard line goes Carnahan. Call it looks like they're going to mark it at the 31. It'll be enough for another Tennis Motor Supply first down. Ethan Ferguson under center here. Yeah, I'm playing 8-minute quarters now. Oh, got to actually move it to the third quarter on our board there. And that's Lechner, and Lechner is going to be inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. I'm 8 on the play to bring up a second down and 2.
This is such a great experience for these young guys to be in the semifinals of a district playoff game. The opportunity to play half here.
Casey Kemmer out there too. Big number 85. Look, big kid Casey Kemmer.
Sure is.
Casey Kemmer's out there. Let's see. 54.
There's another
Connor Eberhardt.
Football name, the Kemmers.
Oh, bad snap. Ferguson's going to have to try to fall on it, and he does at about the 38-yard line. I'll be at the 38-yard line. Ethan, JJ's son, maybe?
Ethan Ferguson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's part of the Ferguson family, but bring up
there's another
third down and 17
family.
here. Lechner in motion, and
oh wow,
boy, just getting bull washed is Ferguson. That's going to be a sack. 77.
That was about
Shady
300
Booker.
pounds coming down on him there. It's the big number. Is it 73?
So that's going to put it all the way back at the 44. Maybe a punting situation for the Wildcats. We'll see. Fourth down and 23. They're sending Ferguson back out there. As we're down to 2:56 on 8-minute third quarter clock. By 8 minutes, they just put 8 minutes to start the clock, and then it just doesn't stop. And they're going to go for it here. Ferguson goes under center in the wing. Puts a man in motion. That's Lechner. He's going to hand it to Lechner. Lechner looking for a block. Lechner's at the 40, and he's going to be run out of bounds at about the 35. He's going to be well short of the first down, and it'll go over on downs to Perry. And we'll be at the 35 with 2:21 to go.
Just watching Deontay Herring there. I think he hit his elbow or his funny bone. He's up there. He made the tackle that time, but apparently.
So this is Perry's.
You've had a few of those
first,
in your lifetime, haven't you, Chris, where you hit that funny bone?
Perry's first possession of the second half here. Again, abbreviated second half. Just 16 total minutes. 8 minutes a quarter. We're down to a minute 47 to play here in the Acrisure third quarter. And keeping it is J.J. Grace, and he'll get a few yards out of it.
Like the hustle, a lot of those JV gang tackling on that play. See Billy Kale over there.
39-yard. Let it pick up a 4 on the play. Second down and 6. There's Grace. Grace has some room. Trying to hit the corner, and he'll cut inside, and he'll have a first down and more out to about midfield.
That should be it for this quarter, Chris.
I think they might run another play there. They're going to have to run another play as we're 39 on the play clock, or 39 on the game clock, 30 on the play clock. So about a 5-second differential between the game clock and the play clock. You were hoping, but you didn't get your hope, Larry.
Let's see. Close. And they are going to get it off.
They don't have a choice.
Maybe.
They're going to get under center here. They're going to go out of it. Jackson's back in at quarterback. I'm sorry, that's Harrington. And Harrington makes one man miss. The way he's holding the ball like a loaf of bread, breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle. He's in the free. He's in the clear at the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25. High stepping his way out of bounds at about the 20-yard line on the final play.
Well, that's about six tackles he broke on that play.
Of the third quarter. We'll be right back with our final quarter here. Is 56. 56. We'll be right back here.
For residential and commercial construction services you can trust, call Delta Contracting and Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting and Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCON design.com. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
So we go to the fourth quarter here. Fourth quarter brought to you by Best Wealth Management. At Best Wealth Management, they will plan investments in your future. WestWealthMGMT.com. Matt Best, great football player, good football coach. He coached with you for a little bit, didn't he, Larry?
Matt did not know.
I thought he coached at Clarion.
I coached against him when he played.
Was he a junior high coach at Clarion when he taught there? Now he got a flag down. I think they broke with 12 players here.
12.
Yep, they have. One of the linemen throws another one of the linemen out of the huddle.
Coach on the field.
Back at the 25-yard line now with Central Clarion. Very in Wildcat territory for the first time. Bring up a first down and 15. Hey, they only need 19 yards to get it back to 0 and get into the positive, so maybe that'll help them a little bit here. That ball is knocked down, and Central Clarion has recovered the fumble. And recovering that fumble was that 89. That is Tate Allison. If that ball, the staff came back and it hit the motion man, and when it hit the motion man at the 33, Central Clarion was able to jump right on it right there.
That was pit toss coming in motion there, and the snap, as Chris just said, caught him in the hip.
So first down and 10 for the Wildcats at the 38, their own 38. They're going to hand it here to Carnahan, and Carnahan trying to hit the edge, and he's just going to run over a guy and run out of bounds about the 43-yard line.
He's hard to hit, number 35. Got some speed, made a nice move. I call circling the field. He started up and then he broke it back
just
outside.
shy of the first down. We have to technically give him the 42, Larry, on this. Oh, no, they're going to give him the first down. Okay, give him the first down. I say it was right where the marker was. So it's at the 43, down to 5:45 to play in this one. Central Clarion will play Carn City next week. Last year that game was at Brookville. Don't know if that's where they'll do it again this year, but they might.
I can guarantee it probably won't play at Clarion University.
Now Ferguson, he's going to pitch it back here.
He's got a lot of blockers out.
Carnahan's got some blockers, but those blockers, and he was run out of bounds there by Pierre after a gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards. The 48-yard line. So pick up a 5. Or are they going to put him at the 49? They put him at the 48. Special shout out to our Venango County camera operator, Coach Al, only had us fogged up once tonight. Coach Al was on and off this year as our camera operator after a horrific accident last year where Coach was laid up for a few months. Wanted to take a little easier this year. Here's a handoff. That ball is loose, and it is picked up by Harrington at about the 38. Herring with it, and Herring is going to go out. There's a flag down, and Herring still on his feet.
Still on his feet.
I don't have a number 1 on Central Clarion. Larry, do you know who number 1 is?
No.
So that was fumbled at about the 50.
He's still there.
That was recovered at about the Perry 40 by 18, who continued it out to the 42 of Central Clarion, where we get a penalty here. What the penalty was.
Face
It was a 15-yarder on
the offensive face mask.
Yeah, it's a face mask on the offense, and it goes back to the 40-yard line, maybe. So it looks like Perry's going to take over at its own 40. Perry at the Perry 40. Drive start with 2:57 to play. Don't know who number 1 is for Central Clarion. Perry will take over here at the 40 out of the gun. It's actually Pierre. Pierre with some room. Pierre still on his feet. Pierre with a great cut. Pierre's at the 45. He's got some room. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. Finally tackled from behind by Weston Lawrence. Central Clarion 32-yard line.
He's been there.
No, number 1.
There. It's 7.
Oh, it was Lechner with the football.
Lechner.
Okay, it was Lechner with the football. Okay, that makes more sense. So here we are back here. So it was Lechner with the football there that fumbled it. So now Jackson looking to throw. Jackson just going to heave it up there. He's got a man. It is caught for a touchdown. That is Deontay Herring with the touchdown catch for Perry, and the Commodores are on the board. Perry, what'd you see there?
Just he had 2 receivers out there, and both wide open on the play. And I'm not sure Central Clarion expected a pass on that, or somebody messed up in the coverage right there.
So with 1:17 to go, Perry on the board.
And again, you have, the JVs in for Central Clarion. There was trips out there, and I think they were kind of playing zone coverage, and the safety didn't get quite over there.
Perry gets on the board here, and now the Commodores are going to go for 2. Down 56-6. Grace is going to just flip it out there, and it's into the hands of Pierre for the 2-point conversion on the shuttle pass, and it's 56-8. So who threw it, Larry? Oh, Grace threw it.
Grace. Is that JJ?
Yeah, JJ Grace to hit toss Pierre for the 2-point conversion. And it is 56-8. Down to 1:17 to go. And interestingly enough, that now puts them, that long touchdown pass puts Perry into positive yardage now with 33 yards of total offense on 38 plays.
I'm going to anticipate. I'm wondering if I haven't talked about this young man enough. Doug Depp is the special teams coordinator, and Davey Louder is the defensive coordinator for Central Clarion. I think they were I saw a ranking this week, somebody by score. I think they were the third best defense.
I'm counting 12 guys out there. Am I counting wrong? Oh, wait, now a guy went off. I'm going to kick off here. That'll be Niubawi again to kick it. It's a ground ball kick. It'll be taken at the 33-yard line by Colt Ransom, and Colt Ransom carrying people over the 50 to about the 45-yard line.
He wasn't come down. We'll see if they even get a playoff here.
Mark them at the 45.
I got want to point out one of my other guys from North Clarion, number 56, Travis Myers, out there on the offensive line.
They haven't started the play clock yet, so they don't have to necessarily, they might not have to necessarily run a play here if they don't want to. They might want to with the JVs here, Larry. Just give them another
One
snap.
Play, yeah. This should be the last play.
I'm okay running a play here with the JVs. Ferguson under center, puts a man in motion, and now we've got all kinds of things, and now we're going to have a penalty.
I got it then. Oh, they're going to stop the clock.
I got to stop the clock for the
14-19.
First and 5, 14.9 seconds. They're going to roll the clock. We'll see if Central Clarion gets a snap off here. Down to 10 seconds. Ferguson under center. Ferguson puts a man in motion. Ferguson takes the snap. Ferguson's going to pitch it here. That is, looks like 21, Gavin Davis maybe? No, it's 81, Kemmer. And Kemmer will be stood up at the 37-yard line. And that'll do it for this football game. Final score, Central Clarion 56, Perry 8. We'll return after these messages.
Truck buying and repair at its finest, Ascendance Truck Centers, with locations all over the Northeast and Midwest, including Clarion, Erie, Butler, and Youngstown. Ascendance is part of the largest international dealer network in Pennsylvania. The Clarion location, formerly known as Zocker Motors, has been in the same spot since 1940. Same great people, same great service, now with even more ways to serve you. Ascendance Truck Centers, locally owned, nationally strong. Visit us on Greenville Pike or at ascendancetrucks.com. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. For residential and commercial construction services you can trust, call Delta Contracting Design in Strattonville today, 814-764-5506. Or if it's concrete and excavating work you need done, then call Ace Concrete and Excavating at 814-764-5551. More on both Delta Contracting Design and Ace Concrete and Excavating can be found at delcondesign.com. That's DELCON design.com.
Back here, final score was 56-8. Central Clarion moves into the championship game in District 9 against Karn City in Double-A. Larry, what's your thoughts on this one?
Well, I think very interesting first half. I said from the tried to look at some of the positives. There were things we saw we've never seen in football. 3 safeties, a punt that went backwards from that standpoint. But I think Clarion's going into this current city game. The past 4 weeks, I've just seen this continued improvement. And, I think they come out with a business approach against a team they probably could have let kind of backed off a little bit, but they didn't. They come out with a lot of momentum and so forth, and continue to play tough on defense, and their running game, of course, continue to be one of the better ones in District 9.
It's going to be an abbreviated Allegheny Grill of Foxburg postgame show. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. Come check out their indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center, AlleghenyGrill.com. Let's take a look at our Generational Wealth Management scoreboard. John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwn.nm.com. Looking at it, looking here on our scoreboard in the third quarter, Union AC Valley, the second seed, leads 7-seeded Cameron County, 28-12. Third seeded Red Bank Valley all over Ridgeway, 30-19. That game's closed up a little bit. It's in the fourth quarter. Keystone 49, Kane nothing. Never did understand how Kane got the 4 seed there, Larry. I know they were 8-2, but of the 3 teams in that 4, 3, 4, or 4, 5, 6. I thought they were probably 6. Could have made a case for Ridgeway being 4 and Keystone 5, and but it is what it is. And then looking down, this one was gone final, 56-8. Clearfield in the third quarter up on USO, 14-0 over at Brookville. DuBois 28, Mifflin County 7 in the third quarter. Hollidaysburg all over Alderdice, 41-8. Over in District 10 in the third quarter, it's 54. Hickory, Girard, nothing. Third quarter, Sharon 45, Conneaut, nothing. Northeast 18, Grove City 7 in the third quarter. Fort LaBeouf 22, Corey 12 in the third quarter. Tomorrow we have St. Mary's and Brockway at 1 at Mansell Stadium in DuBois. Over in District 10. Cochranton, Cambridge Springs. All these games are at 7 o'clock in District 10. Cochranton, Cambridge Springs in single way at Fort LaBeouf. Eisenhower, Farrell at Wilmington. Seneca, Mercyhurst Prep at Veteran Stadium in Erie. Those are double A. In 4A, the 4A championship game, Oil City against General McLean at Sox Harrison Stadium on the campus of Penn West, Edinburgh, in Edinburgh, PA. Well, that's going to do it for us. Do want to thank Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Services, Delta Contractors and Design, and Ascendance Truck Centers for helping bring this game tonight. And Larry, last week I said we might not do another game. I don't know if we'll do another game yet or not. Just all depends on matchups and who's playing and things like that. I know it won't probably be Central Clarion next week. We will not probably have that game, but you never know down the road where we might pick up a game because I'm done saying never is never.
Hey, thanks, Chris. If this is our last game, I really appreciate you bringing me back to enjoy,
you're
being
welcome
part
back.
of football.
You're welcome to bring back next year, and as long as you want to do this, Larry, you've always got a home here on the YDL Sports Network. And soon enough, it'll be basketball season. I want to do shout out to a couple of District 9 volleyball teams. Elk County Catholic won the single A championship last night, 3-1 over Clarion, the defending champ. Elk was the champ 2 years ago. They're the champs again this year. St. Mary's, its first championship since 2014. They defeated Brookville 3-0. They'll join DuBois, who, speaking of game against the City League team, Larry. I don't know if you saw this score on Wednesday. DuBois went down to Brashear and won the first set 25-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I did not see that.
Yeah. So DuBois also in the state playoffs. All those teams will play in the state playoffs. Clarion will also play in the state playoffs as well. The Lady Cats back in the state playoffs once again, something that seems to happen an awful lot under head coach Sherry Campbell. Well, that'll do it for us here in Brockway. Final score, Central Clarion 56, Perry 8. Once again, special shout out to Delta Contractors and Design, Ascendance Truck Centers, and Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Services. If you see Joe Ferguson, Ethan Rex, Corey Rex, or Pat Kale, tell them thank you for helping to bring tonight's game. For Larry Weiser and